Just one more reading of the Nagarjuna Six Perfections, page 308. The Bodhisattva's contemplation of cyclic existence. Additionally, the Bodhisattva contemplates that the beings of the three realms and five paths, observing that they each lose that in which they find pleasure. The celestial realms, the gods of the formless realms, takes pleasure in the absorptions and their minds are attached. They fail to realize that their lives are coming to an end. They fall into the desire realm, wherein they take in forms of birds and beasts. The gods of the form realm are also just like this. They fall from a pure place and once again undergo sexual desire and abide in the midst of impurity. The gods of the six desires, heavens, are blissfully attached to the five desires there and then fall back down again, plummeting into the hells where they undergo all manner of suffering and pain. The human realm. He also observes that within the realms of humans beings have traded the karmic blessings arise from the 10 good deeds for the body of a human being. The human body is characterized by much suffering and only a little bliss. When the human life comes to an end, the majority of them fall down into the wretched destinies. The animal realm antecedent causes. He also observes that animals undergo all manner of suffering and torment. They are whipped and beaten, driven along, forced to run fast, burdened with heavy loads, and compelled to travel far. Their necks are injured by yokes, and they are burned by hot metal brands. The past life causes circumstances for this visual consisting entirely of beings whipping and flogging them, and thus causing them suffering and torment on account of all sorts of caused circumstances such as this. One of them takes on the form of such domestic and wild animals as elephants, horses, cattle, sheep, roebucks, and deer. On account of lust, for those whose lustful feelings are heavy, and whose ignorance is especially great, they take on birth as a goose, duck, peacock, mandarin duck, turtle, dove, pigeon, chicken, wild duck, parrot, or blackbird. They take on the form of these hundreds of thousands of different kinds of birds on account of offenses committed within the sphere of sexual activity. Their bodies grow forth down and feathers which cut off erotic sensations. Their bills and claws or claws are hard and do not distinguish tactile subtleties. On account of hatred, those whose hatred has been especially great take on rebirths as poisonous snakes, vipers, scorpions, spiders, wasps, centipedes, and other venomous insects. On account of stupidity, those whose stupidity has been great take on rebirths among worms, moths, dung beetles, ants, moths, crickets, Ceolios, Scops kinensis, owls, horned owls, and other dual-witted insects and birds. On account of arrogance and haughtiness, those who have been excessively arrogant or hateful take on birth on bodies on lions, tigers, leopards, and other fierce beasts. On account of having been perversely hot, one may take on birth among donkeys, pigs, or camels. Mhm. On account of miserliness, jealousy, shamelessness, on account of being miserly, greed, and jealousy, while also being agitated and skittish, one may take on the form of a monkey, baboon, or bear. On account of the causal circumstances of the karma of being perversely greedy or hatefully jealousy, one may take on the body of a wild cat, earth tiger, on such another such animal. On account of the causal circumstances associated with being devoid of a sense of blame or a sense of shame in one's gluttony, one's take on the form of a crow, magpie, owl, or vulture. On account of slighting the good on account of life and good people, one takes on the body of such beasts as chicken, dogs, and coyotes. On account of giving marked by hatefulness, if one person's of lot of giving gratefulness and their views might, on account of this causal circumstance, one takes on the body of a dragon. If one cultivates great giving, but one's mind is nonetheless imperious and carry out the persecution of beings in a state of suffering and torment, one takes on the form of golden winged Garuda bird. On account of karmic causal circumstances, all of sorts of the feathers, such as these, one undergoes the suffering of animal realm, birds, and beasts, cyclic existence as seen by the Bodhisattva's heavenly eye. When the Bodhisattva gains the heavenly eye, he contemplates the fashion in which beings curse along a cyclic manner through all the five destinies of rebirth. Within the five destinies, they go through cycles, therein wherein having died in the heavens, they are born among humans, having died among humans, they are born in the heavens. Having died in the heavens, they are born in the house. That's it, just a small one.